By the gods, this is a good start. Where did these people set up their tent? If there's nothing around the next bend, I'm turning around. Finally. Hey you, little girl. Giacomo Nauta sent me. I'm here about the riddle. Do you speak Goretti? I'm a friend. Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I could slice open from head to foot in the blink of an eye.
I am the hero of Andergast.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of an Andergastrian was magic?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes. I can repair things magically.
Then prove it. This before me is the flying fortress Kashalri. I recreated it from my dreams. But no matter what I do, it keeps tipping over. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake. A small fortress made of sticks. It keeps tipping over.
Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
No magic necessary here. I don't need magic for that. Watch and learn.
Learn that you have a big mouth?
The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Don't make excuses. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
It's full of exotic cloth and fabrics. There's a glass bottle on top. Nuri's necklace is special to me. I'd better take care of it.
First the fortress, my good man.
My good man? I was never good with kids, but this is the last straw. I'm not going back empty-handed. All right, I have my own knife. A Ptolemy tent. I've only heard of things like this in stories. The fortress would fit perfectly in the bottle, but how am I supposed to get it in there? The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Use your magic to make it stand up.
All right, all right. That won't break so easily.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I just want to try something.
Oh,
May I go in now?
Papa, there's someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
If you truly are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more of a stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no longer care what others think of me. I rescued a fairy, and I freed a kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
All right, go in. But watch your back, I'm right behind you.
Ah, Geron, how nice. Come, sit. Sit.
Are you Fahi?
Yes, sit down. Did you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that you sell a spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's, but everything in its time. Tea?
All right.
Ah, a man of taste. That's good. Andergast is cold, is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell...
Of course. You understand that permanent physical transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of courage to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much. You know my price.
Giacomo said something about a riddle.
Correct. You like riddles, Geron, don't you?
As long as they can be solved.
Don't worry. You'll carry it with you for a while. Twist it and turn it in your mind. And perhaps even despair briefly. But when you finally solve it, the reward will be much sweeter.
Where did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Geron, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins, as I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fazar. The powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent. When one night, a group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Farkina too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shabib. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes. Crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Sadja, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian Wall, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us up first.
I'm working as fast as I can. I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
The Guardians are more fragile than they look.
Now to get the key into the lock, and then the door will be open.
Where do you see a lock? The door is covered in filth.
What does a princess know about filth?
Enough to know that it can be washed off. That's good news for you, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
Shh! Silence, please! I need quiet.
What did you call me before?
Shabib. That's Tulamidia for little boy.
Without me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
They're watching me. I feel a throbbing, and they're warm, like a sick heart. I can't lose my head now. Mage?
Princess?
What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mughal and steal the Mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army before they march into battle.
And there we triumph, or perish miserably.
The future of this world is in our hands.
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one knows where the Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle, indeed any defeat and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army is an army of clerics. Only with the holy might of the gods, so it is believed, can we withstand the attacking hordes of demons.
You said the army is advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. But what exactly brought them about no longer matters. The only important thing is that we're prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win.
How deep are we?
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These halls were his greatest and last piece of work.
Aren't you starting to get tired of prattling?
He's right. We have to continue.
Do you have no more questions?
Why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
Can that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Alric keeps the monsters at bay. He's a good man.
Will Rachvan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know the Farkina's an outcast, don't you? Even his own people fear him.
We have no other choice. We need him.
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Punin when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
What was Haroon's role?
He was your personal bodyguard. He was supposed to protect you.
Which he did. Right up until the end.
I am sorry about him.
He knew the risks. The important thing is that you're still alive.
Did you specifically look for a princess?
No. I sent for a Ptolemid scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
Enough of that. What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disapparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it. Are you sure you don't need help?
No. The lock is most certainly hidden by magic. Only I can find it.
Are you sure you don't need help?
No. The lock is most certainly only I can...
The door is covered with a thick crust of grime.
Stay back. We don't know what else is hidden here.
I don't much care for random guesswork. There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No, they're just grooves, nothing more. A finely worked ornamental arch with swirls and patterns. Why did the Furkina people cast you out?
None of your business.
True, your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you lead us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
I feel it quite clearly. Something in these stones lives and breathes. They're watching me. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous. It looks like blood. That'll never work. I don't see any connection. The Guardians are more fragile than they look.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them.
Stay down. There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No. There are grooves.
Letters?
No, they're just...
Do you have a death wish? You saw what kind of creatures are running around out there. If this is what the princesses in this country are like, I would hate to see the kings.
Don't worry. You won't. The last Caliph of Fazar was skinned alive 5 moons ago.
Was he a tyrant?
Yes, like every ruler in this city. Besides...
What?
Did you see the tattoo on her arm? I believe it's the mark of Malakar. She's a direct descendant.
We brought the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of an accursed Mogul mage monster into his burial chamber. Are you out of your mind?
She's a good person, trust me, and we'll soon need her.
A large hand, nothing else. It was that way when we arrived. Who knows if we would have won otherwise. Can you hear me? I'm sorry about your broken legs. It's very lonesome down here. But one step closer, and we'll break your neck as well. Even if we have to smash the entire burial chamber, I will triumph. The mage brought down the Mogul's earring in order to break the back of the chief guardian, but Haroun was already beyond help. Who will see you down here? Who will worship you? pay homage to you. Very soon, I'll be 1,000 times greater than you ever were. And unlike you, I won't end up in a dark hole. The image of the Mogul mage who ruled thousands of years ago and now lies buried here. He looks like a gigantic dwarf. I don't deserve to return, not without the mask. It's said that an ancient being lives in these halls. It has 2 horse legs and an emerald lance, and hunts down every grave robber until the end of his days. If we make it to the battle, that won't be very long. The only way in or out is the door. I have to get in there and find the weapon, or else it was all for nothing. I don't hear anything except the puzzled mumbling of the mage and the furious self-pity of the warrior. It borders on the miraculous that we've made it this far. It's hanging just out of reach. He was a fool, but he had the sense to think of things the rest of us didn't consider. Whatever he has on him could help us. No. It would take too long to get him down. We're running out of time. Skewered by his own torch. What an unworthy death. Bastard. If only I could pull it down somehow. Better not. You remind me of the palace guards I once knew. But unlike them, you were against me from the beginning and didn't stab me in the back later. Thanks, I suppose. No.
Stay back. We don't know what else is hidden here. Thank you, Princess. But unfortunately, that doesn't help us find the lock.
He wouldn't like that. Now the blade is sticky. Now that's just uninspired. He has his own weapon. Better not. He wouldn't like that. He's ignoring me. It would take too long to get him down. We're running out of time. Our rope. If only we had noticed the Guardians from the other side. Ah, just listen to yourself. How pathetic you are. Haroon had to die. We all have to be prepared to die. That's the sacrifice we must make in order to rise above our miserable existence. No.
Stay back. We don't know what else is hidden here.
Stand aside.
Under no circumstances should you touch the door.
Fine, then you'll have to do it.
What do you think you're doing?
There is no hidden mechanism. The door is just filthy. Brush it off, and you'll find your lock.
Hmm? Step back. The 6 legs open the 6 locks. By all 12 gods!
This is going so well.
Relax. I know you just want to help, but I can manage.
We'll have to glue it.
That won't lead to anything. That'll never work. No. I don't even know where I should start.
No, thank you, Princess.
Here, glue the leg with this.
It's ready. Do you see the glowing inscription, Ulrich? Ancient Tula Media is a dead language spoken only by a very few, by even fewer, since the spiritual leaders of this city were executed together with their caliph. One must be educated to read this script. Educated, like a child from a noble family. Educated, like the last princess of Fazar. That's the reason we brought you. Now, tell me, what's the answer to the riddle on the chamber?
The gods be with me.
What? What do you read?
I can't tell you. It would change too much.
This is why we brought her?
I don't understand. Princess? Princess, where are you? By the 12, it's dark.
I'm over here.
Ah! Ow! Watch out for the beetle key when you leave. It's lying on the ground along with the door. If it breaks, we'll be locked in here.
What's that smell?
Ulrich, don't come in. There's gas in the air. Shine the torch carefully through the door, but stay outside. And no magic. Astral energy could trigger a trap. Be careful where you set foot, Princess.
Difficult without light.
If you know a way to make light without fire or magic, then tell me.
That's not a way out. can't get it open any farther with my hands, and even if I could, the light wouldn't be enough to illuminate the whole chamber. I have to make light some other way. I should pick it up first. Ow! I cut my hand. The hook is now covered in my blood. I've learned my lesson. Nothing and no one injures me twice. It's covered in my blood because I'm too stupid to watch out in the dark. No. Now that's just uninspired. I mustn't lose sight of my goal. No. That won't lead to anything. As if I could see more with that. That'll never work. That's not a way out. It's much too heavy for me to be able to move it. I'd rather not. I don't see any connection. Now that's just uninspired. Now that's just uninspired. I don't even know where I should start. I'd rather not. I've learned my lesson. I don't see any connection. That's not a way out. It's much too heavy for me to be able to move it. No. That'll never work. It's much too heavy. I mustn't lose sight of my goal. That's not a... The Almandin stays with me, otherwise I might lose it. No. No. I don't see any connection. I don't see any connection. I'd rather not. It's much too heavy for me to be able to move it. There's a ring hanging on the pillar. Apparently, the pillar was movable once. That won't lead to anything. I don't see any connection. It's covered in my blood because I'm too stupid to watch out in the dark. I've learned my lesson. Nothing and no one injures me twice. That won't lead to anything. There's a small crack in the wall somewhere. I can't get it open any farther with my hands, and even if I could, the light wouldn't be enough to illuminate the whole chamber. I have to make light some other way. I don't much care for random guesswork. It glows in the air like a freshly sharpened axe. Should I tell them? No, it would change everything. I can't lose my head now. I'd rather not. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous. I don't much care for random guesswork. No, they're just grooves, nothing more. He's dead. I'd rather not. That's our way here, and our way back. I can't go back yet. My trials have only just begun. That'll never work. The entrance to the tomb is behind this. It borders on the miraculous that we've made it this far. Bastard. That'll never work. No. That'll never work. No, that's not it. No. I can't lose my head now. I can't lose my head now. No.
What am I supposed to do with that? You better stay away from me.
Gladly. He's a good warrior, but he doesn't deserve to be told so.
You better stay away from me.
Gladly.
What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that?
He's a good warrior, but he doesn't deserve to be told so. He's ignoring me. No. I don't much care for random guesswork. That won't lead to anything. Better not. The hole is deep. I would never see it again. I mustn't lose sight of my goal. You're bleeding?
I don't need a bandage. My battle fury makes the pain tolerable.
Impressive.
You better stay away from me.
Gladly. He wouldn't like that. He's an agile fighter. I don't see a single wound. I need to be thrifty with the bandage. I don't have much. I don't even know where I should start.